这是台湾的一个品种，这个是在你们那里是看不到。你看上面全部都是。我们现在有机的部分在做营造环境的这个部分，那个马利金就是吸引刚才那一种瓢虫，像这个长比较高那个就是杂草了啊，所以说我们就要人要下去除它。台湾的环境哦，其实做有机是很辛苦，为什么你知道吗？因为台湾是属于亚热带的一个气候，病虫害的发生率太高。占星葱它会种得好，有3个因素啦。第一个就是这里会有西风，时间到晚上时间到它西风就下来。第二个就是这种水，因为它都会带来新的泥土。再来第3个就是这里的人的技术算不错。对，看他拔几颗，等一下种几颗就自己拔。
好，拔多点。
够专业。
不会啊，名师怎么会没有出高徒呢？对不对？蛞蝓啊，那个不会咬人的啦，放心好了。
不会，蛞蝓不会咬人。
不会啦，瓜牛也不会咬人。
What is it? Is it white sand or what is it?
这个叫木霉菌。
Something like bacteria.
Okay.
If you do it like this, it can protect the on during the bad weather. Only Mr. Lin Donghan used this kind of technique because the live bacteria is no cheap. Like this pack is usually around $800 NT, but he can get it for just like $500 NT. But this pack is not enough for many mass use.
一边种3颗。
10 cm.
好，第2颗从这里种。好，再来就换你们的。
Okay, now it's our turn.
种的深还是浅，会决定葱白的长短。
No.
所以说，它你一支下去哦，它时间到就会分裂，好自然1变2，2变4这样子一直分裂。有的品种1个月分裂2次，有的品种1个月分裂1次。最差的就是一个月分裂1次，就是1会变2，2变4。可是到越来越多的时候，它就不一定会再成倍数成长，有的会没有生，没有。这嘛会使，这贵啦，人管你要贵来靠伊。
My name is Sander Books. I'm a PhD student from Eindhoven University of Technology, the Netherlands, and my background is industrial design. I think what's great about today is that we really understand the farmer. We have a far better insight in what he does in his daily life, what it looks like, how big his farm is, and the challenges on the farm. And I really like it.
Me too.
Yeah, and maybe that's also the problem.
You cannot be.
It's like starting a race and saying, "Oh, we're almost at the finish." Take a picture.
Many
green onions. A lot. This is many.
Yes.
This is also. Oh, pancake master. Yeah. Ah, easy work. Is it hot?
好像用湿的。你们火没有很大吧？就是刚开始。
Hello, I'm Richard Jung from South Korea. I'm teaching at Yonsei University, the product and interaction design things, and then my background is human-centered research. I'm so surprised actually the farmer worked very hard, and then he tried to make a kind of ecosystem in his farm. So that was very impressive. And then also I can feel his passion to cultivate his farm in a more eco-friendly way. And then also he seems many ideas how he can bring up the more plants in his land. And so I think this kind of trial probably very helpful to make the future of the agricultural society in Taiwan, I think.
其实现在台湾在走的已经不是只有休闲观光，未来会还在包含一个东西叫教育。你除了来看观光、来体验这个葱，然后吃这个葱以外，我们是怎么样在爱护这一块土地，或是怎么去经营它？这些应该要给消费者知道，而不是说他只有来这里走马看花，玩一玩就回去。重点就是不是来玩一玩而已，而是还要包含教育。这就是未来的路。
你大概预计你所理想化，或者你所预计要多少年的时间？要多久时间？
最起码10年。我们是慢慢的去建构，我们就慢慢。当然，我们先最基本的我们已经做好了，就是在生态平衡环境这一些有没有？因为我们已经把那一些生态先做好了，可是，在我们现在目前可能比较差的是在软硬体跟一些设计这一些东西。
For his farm, to his farm, so if he has some regular visitors,
没有，因为我们起步比较晚一点。你看我们这里的这样的环境，这个只是一个生产的一个环境，而不是一个休闲的环境。其实我最大的梦想，我希望我是在我的田边开一个小餐厅，然后客人来是在那里拔菜，因为我是一个厨师嘛，我本身是一个厨师，你拔的菜我帮你料理，你都全程看得到啊，不是很大的餐厅，就1桌或2桌的客人这样子那一种。所以说，我们希望的是，你来吃我煮的料理，你拔菜来我帮你料理，料理完以后就喝杯咖啡，大家当成朋友，不一定是消费者或是老板的问题。这就是我最大的梦想。
He wants to keep his brand, and then these 2 things he wants to open to make his dream make happen. And then also, if we design something for him, I think we have to consider who will be a potential visitors for this one, and also we have to consider how technology will be evolved.
You have to keep the food or the materials longer. Maybe you could just transfer to other countries. Or yeah.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Team C 的 Facilitator， 我是 Jerome。林东海先生他本身是一个算是小农里头算是一个有影响力的人，那他有自己他的知名度，也有蛮多媒体报道过他的。我们现在在帮他设计说，有没有可能把这东西结合成一套更紧密的关系链，然后把他有的优势可以展现出来，同时可以带动当地的三星葱，有更多人可以来体验，同时知道当地农业的重要性，这样子。
Yeah, so really do everything to get the wheat for health, all the grass for health.
We can just the person here share and then think of the scenario.
Okay.
Our first impressions about this蔥滿理想is a lot of doubts because we don't know what this farmer, the real one or real needs, what is his need and what is his want, and what is dreams and what he want to achieve. So we got a lot of doubts about what he want to achieve. We draft a lot of questions that we want to ask him. So on the 3rd day, we went to visit him. During the sharing that we hear from him, we really feel impressive and we really can feel his passions about farming. So we feel that he really have a dream that is workable and he's really practical in making his dream fulfill in the near future. So we are discussing around whether leisure farming is the best solutions, and if this is the best solutions, how we can do it, or there is other way that we can do it. So, but however, in the end, after the discussions and idea generations, we have come to this idea. We have come back to this leisure farming because really this is what he wants and his needs, and we see these benefits in farming.
The farms, we are collaboration with them and then communication, and then we want to make this one continued. So this is why we are 3C and also our team name is C.
We sort of have a tour around his land to visualize what the experience could be like. So they meet up at a certain place where the tour starts, and the tour begins because it's a lot of the experience is for kids. So you get a checklist or at least a program where you have to spot certain things in the field. So here's the tour guide, he's providing insights, but the kids, for example, have to look for butterflies or a certain kind of plant to start understanding what the farm is about.
Korean is flower.
Yeah.
And I saw the farmers' kids use the scissors to cut it. It's great experience for my kids. They are so happy to do that.
Yeah.
Our team's project is quite very clear because the farmer, the owner has a clear vision of how his farm want to be in the future. So we try to develop the service program that can start with a low investment because he has a little amount of money. So we try to how we can use the low technology first, and then as time goes, actually we can, as he earn the money, we can introduce a little higher technologies. So we try to make a 10 years blueprint how he can make his dream come true with our ideas.
So about our main thing is Mr. Lin and customers' farming experience. Customers will simply surf online and make reservations for Mr. Lin's farmland. When they arrive at the base, Mr. Lin can use his charm to attract customers and actually to communicate with customers of his values. So everyone can come to the organic land to identify some of the plants, especially for kids. They can check for the plants they have visited. Next, they can move on to the greenhouse. The first experience inside the greenhouse is farming experience. There are 5 steps inside the greenhouse. One is to pick up the green onion and divide them apart. Next is to put them back inside the old soil. And you can, after a while, you can actually harvest them with your name on it. And you can kind of pick up the vegetables and make Mr. Lin to develop some dishes, customized dishes for you. At last, in order to sustain connection with the customers, we kind of design the souvenirs, and you can see there is a label on his products so that everyone can live happily. We kind of start from the persona of all the customers, and we use design to help convey three concepts. One is to innovation, another is education, and the final one is sustainable development. This is our whole project. So we are all full of ideas. We are 充满理想。谢谢。
Thank you.
没有，他是想要你看我怀抱。
We enjoy very much in the process. I think everyone put the best in this process. We point out what we think. We contribute in the thinking and contribute in the ideations. And in the end, our professor, our mentor is really helping us so much. He's leading us in thinking, in processing out all the idea, and then how we can come up with a concept and solution.
Materials. So, yep. So I can for science evening. Okay, so we can move. Okay. I try to teach them how they can make a structure or the frame to understand what the problems, and then how they can interpret the problems to build the ideas, and then how they can visualize that ideas to make a final good deliverable. So that's what I'm doing. So actually that the process itself is quite a design thinking process. In Korea, nowadays many young generation start to recognize the seriousness or the problems of the eco or the eco issues. So Nowadays, many younger generation students try to do something for farmers or for low-income society, so they can teach them how design human-centered mind or design thinking can help them to make their farm a sustainable or rich place. So that's the things that I want to suggest.
会越来越小了，还好。